What do you know about the Greek gods?
I mean, where to start? They were the ultimate personalities of power. There's 12 Olympians, think Apollo, Hera, Aphrodite, but nothing compares to the big three.
I mean, they were it. They were absolutely awesome.
We used to be like really big fans of them when we started first writing music.
Poseidon, Hades, Zeus, they were the rock stars of the ages, man.
They've been around for over 2,000 years. The sheer influence and power these three men have had on every corner of the world.
So do you know where they are now?
You ready?
Whenever you're ready.
Well, I'm Zeus, king of the gods, Lord of Olympus, all that good stuff. I was the front runner for the big three. That's what they called us.
Gentlemen, over here. Come on.
Welcome to my humble abode. Move a bit closer. See this? That's me. That's my planner. This is my bed. Seen some action. This is where I eat. Over here. This is me in the 60s. That's me. Me. 1925. Me. This is where I live.
So, what about now? Tell me what the people are like.
Thousands of years ago, we were worshipped. And when you receive worship, sacrifice, belief, makes you feel strong. Women would throw themselves at my feet. That was great. But as people's beliefs waned, so did our influence. I still have some powers which I use to help the mortals. That's why you're here. I'm getting the band back together. So, we have arrived at my brother's Hades' place of residence. Let's see if you got my raven, shall we? Brother, 'tis I. Did you receive my raven? Hades. Zeus. Hades. I've missed you, brother.
Yes, what is all this?
Good to see you. Wonderful. Kitchen.
Wonderful.
Perfect. We can set up in here.
No, you're not setting up anywhere.
Over there. Over here. Yes.
What in the name are you doing?
Calm down, brother.
Now, Con.
It's fine. It's all going to be fine.
Don't look at that statue. Don't look it in the eyes. Get away from it.
The shield.
Yes, the shield. I'm Hades, king of the dead, god of the underworld, lord of hell. It was fun back then, I guess. I mean, the power was nice, but I couldn't really go anywhere without death following me. Oh, I can tell when people are going to die. Hey, I got a delivery for a Hades.
Mason, what car do you drive?
A Golf?
Get your brakes checked. Mason, please.
Have a good day, sir.
He's not gonna make it.
about 100 years ago, the Olympic Games were held here in London, so we sort of had to be there. It was a whole thing, you know. I had to represent, but what we didn't know was the mortals had created passports. So we got there and couldn't really leave. But we got here and we liked it so much we just decided to stay. But now I make coffee. I use Twitter. I try to keep Persephone's plants watered while she's away. Percy's my wife. Yeah. We try to make it work over the last 1,000 years or so. Every relationship has its ups and downs, but you know, Cerberus has been a real companion. It's not quite what he used to be. Can't put him down though, because he's dead. Point is, we think life's pretty good now. Isn't that right, Serby?
No pictures of Zeus?
What the hell are you doing here?
I didn't know I needed a reason to visit my beloved brother.
Zeus, you've not been here since the Blitz.
I assumed you were busy.
It was the bloody war! But you know what? I was busy. But that's no excuse. Poseidon visited.
Ah, yes. Where is the little fish man?
I'm Posiden. The band was never really for me. I was kind of just thrown into it. See, it was always their thing. So when we broke up, it really was the best day of my life. I've been in the oceans for a while, and when I got the break to get to explore, I realised people are amazing. I've been to Norway, Italy, and Egypt. Connected with the other gods, too. Man, the Egyptians, they were really fun. Whew, now those gods know how to party. I mean, I joined a cult, and then I left the cult. And then I started a cult. You know, I don't think it ever really ended, actually. Still going. Ah.
He's been here all the time?
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you ask the little fish man?
He lives here.
Since whence?
The Blitz.
You told me you were busy.
We are not having this now.
In the name of Tartarus, what is that infernal sound?
Don't you dare insult Mariah Whaley. She is a hit in the Atlantic.
Poseidon, can you please just turn it off?
Thank you for asking.
The big three.
Before the Olympian gods, there were the Titans, one of which was called Kronos. Kronos was for a time the leader and ruler of eternity. He and his wife Re had 6 children, 3 of which were Hades, Poseidon, and of course, Zeus. After Zeus led his brothers and their siblings to overthrow Kronos, they became rulers of the world. While the power of the realms was divided between the 3 brothers, Zeus took ultimate authority. For a time, he led the band of brothers to greatness, at least until JC came to the fray. So you can kind of see how Zeus has such a strong personality.
These guys are excellent. Brad is great. Brad does...
I do sound.
He does sound. So Hades, what I thought we could do was you could start with a close-up, and then we could get my solo piece. And then Brad here could film us walking in the park.
I do sound.
Then we could put the camera...
Brother,
on
let's just slow down.
Yes, you're right. We should do a slow-motion embrace to show how much we love each other. And then Flippers here can do his little water dance.
It's water aerobatics.
Aerobics. Whatever. Water aerobics. Anyway, After the slow-mo, after the walk in the park, I thought we could show them my lightning trick. And then Brad here...
I've had just about enough of this ridiculous charade of yours. You waltz in here after almost 70 years, bring in a camera crew of all things, embarrass me, insult your brother. You've not even acknowledged him by name since you've been here.
I called him Flipper.
You know how he feels about that name, but you don't care, do you? You're Zeus, god of the skies, looming over everyone as if they owe you something. Do you know what's sad? The moment I opened the door to you, I was almost happy to see you. Right up until you opened that selfish mouth of yours.
Bit overdramatic, if you ask me.
Basically, back in the day, a very long time ago, I used to actually have a bit of a thing with Zeus. Thing is, it didn't work, and it wouldn't work because he was so stubborn. Just wouldn't do anything that I wanted or anyone wanted. And no. So, yeah.
Where are you going?
Find our brother.
Posiden left?
Problem with him.
Gone to see Ra and Anubis. Don't come ping. We must go.
I don't think that's the best idea right now, brother.
You may be right.
Fish boy. Gale. Cotton chips. Aquaman. Free Willy.
You don't need him in your life. What has he done to you other than insult you?
Yeah, bro, Zeus sounds like he hasn't changed at all.
Brother.
Babies, nice to see you.
He's like, man. How you been, man? I haven't seen you since the Suez crisis, right? When was it, like 1956 or something?
Where you been? Has it been that long? Good evening, gentlemen. Zeus. Would you mind if I borrowed Poseidon for a moment?
Take the olive branch.
This geography thing. Do you guys do music videos?
Poseidon. Aye.
My brother is stubborn as a minotaur. He's so stuck in his own labyrinth of selfishness, not even Theseus could bring him out.
You are my brother. I care for you. Ever since Father regurgitated you, I've cared for you.
But deep down, I mean deep, like way down, there is a heart. I should know. I keep track of every beaten one.
I know this big three was never your dream. It was my dream. I'm proud. I'm proud that you're following yours. Here come the waterworks.
When you go from the heights of Olympus to the depths of Thanet, that changes you. And Zeus has been so caught up with the idea of who he should be that he forgets who he is.
I do like the big three. I was just
never really a fan of Posiden. You know, he gave me a pearl. We spent a couple days together, you know. But you know what really smelled like fish? His dick.
Trust me, these guys, right, they were crazy. We shaved our heads. Yeah. You're like, we wore bands. Oh, the 90s were fun.
Didn't they all die?
Okay, well, moving away from death. Zeus, what happened to that girl back in the Olympics? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the really fiery one. What happened to her? Io. Yes, Io. Oh, she was fantastic. Yeah, I remember her. You really slept around, didn't you? Yeah, you got like a filthy animal. Yeah. Just hear it now. How does she take it?
She doesn't know.
She doesn't know. No. You know how she gets? She ate the last one.
Good thing Heather's not a fan of steak. You didn't.
What? Oh, no. Our brother has never been great at handling relationships.
Io was one of the many women he turned into a cow. I really liked her.
Shame.
I can't do this!
You can do this! You're Zeus! God of the skies!
Can he do this?
Absolutely not.
So, tell me about your journey so far.
I started this journey wanting nothing more than the constellations themselves. I've been foolish, Io. I turned you into this cow in the hope that I wouldn't anger Hera and she wouldn't possibly eat you. I think I've missed living. I got stuck in the days of when we were like Metallica or Whitesnake. Cow or not, you will always be my special Io. Your eyes reflect the stars themselves. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry, Io. I'm sorry that I brought you into this whole mess. But seeing my brothers again reminded me of why I wanted to get the band back together, you see. It was never about the power or the worship. It was our bond as brothers.
You got this, bro!
He's totally botched it, hasn't he?
Yeah, I ruined everything.
You've done the right thing.
Yeah, how do you know that specifically was the right cow?
So we're back and we're taking your calls about the Zeus allegations, and we have a caller here, caller number 1, Greg. Yeah.
Hi Tom, big fan. Yeah, I just think it's PC police gone mad. You know, I mean, who wouldn't want to turn their missus into a cow? I would, mine already is one. Hey! Yeah, but you know, I just feel that with the way it's going at this current moment.
So I'm going to have to interrupt you there, Greg, because we have another caller here that we're going to go to.
Well, I think it's absolutely ludicrous. Zeus has abused his power, quite literally in this sake, in order to...
Of course, someone like you would say that.
Oh yeah, someone like me.
One of those woke mobs, you know, like cancelling those who speak for the people.
Yes, the people, like the god of thunder.
You know what, ever since Brexit, Ramona's can't stop criticising every little thing.
Shut up!
We are the best The Greek gods, they were top of the top.
Read about them in school, but I don't really know anything else about them.
We invented everything. You see that? Yes, we did that.
When I first got offered this project by my agent, it seemed very exciting. That being said, I met with Zeus, signed the contract and everything. Everything seemed nice. However, I did not realize that the exchange rate in compensation was not in mortal money, and ended up selling my soul, I think, to the gods. But it's fine. I mean, everyone does that in filmmaking at some point, so I think I should be fine.
I've worked with not with Zeus, but I've worked with kind of like his network of kind of like these people rapport, and I remember the the first time I ever met them was actually we were at a stand-up comedy show,
and we invited them to our show because we found their email, and they showed up, but they were really drunk.
I was sitting like a row behind Hades. Hades got a little too drunk and started heckling us. You ever been to like a comedy show and just like kind of just make the show about themselves?
And Hades started like talking to people in the pit and like telling them they were gonna die.
It like scared everybody. It ruined my whole opinion of them.
We are, and will always be, the best.
And on to our next story, Poseiden's new book, My Tales from the Deep.